excellent connection. Let's go. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to Tornedge. Hello, everybody. Hopefully the audio is better this time. Let me know. I hope so. Let me know if you can see me and everything. And welcome to Make With Me Wednesdays. All right. Yeah, okay. I think you guys can see me. So hello, everybody in chat. I saw Dat Hi Guy, Leroy, CJ, Strawberry, Navy. I think that's everybody for now, but I'll say hello to people as they come in. And as I see you, I'll probably look at chat maybe a little bit more today. I'm not really sure. But because, so basically, Make It With Me Wednesdays, I'm just going to work on stuff that I kind of, so these were like testers, and I wanted to make, sorry. I think we had like a little glitch there. I don't know. Hopefully, sorry, I'm like getting some messages from YouTube again, which I seem to always be getting lately, and I'm not really sure what I'm doing wrong. So hopefully it's saying like something with the video is up. Hopefully things are smooth. Maybe you guys can let me know in chat how things are going. But yeah, so hopefully that's not the case. But who knows. Anyways, so I'm just going to be working on some of these like jam jars while so there's been like so much going on the internet lately, I feel like. Sorry, I don't know where to look. And like tons of updates to things that we've talked about here. So I just thought like I would give you those updates and we could talk about them and what you guys think about them. And yeah, and then you can ask me like what I'm doing with the clay. I'm not going to explain it as much today. But I mean, feel free to ask questions. I will always answer your questions. Perfect. Okay. Deep state. Leroy, I know it's always deep state. Strawberry says we're good. So sorry, I just have some old sandpaper, but I need to sand these guys, so that's why I have them. But yeah, so I wrote down a bunch of the topics that I was going to talk about. We've talked about most of them on here, except I think one of them. Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, we'll just kind of get into it and talk about what we are seeing on the internet. And now that I have a mic that is working with, I'm actually on my iPad today because I need to be able to, you know what the dumbest thing is? I'm just going to say this. Cell phone companies taking away headphone jacks. It is so annoying. Like, why? Why can't we just have a headphone jack? It has made things really difficult and annoying for me lately. So, yeah, I just thought I'd put that out there. One of my, like, annoyance lately. I see. Oh, hey, Wade. How's it going? Nice to see you here. So I guess probably the first thing I can talk about is there has been an update on like the KJ front, I guess, especially today. Well, no, actually the last 2 days have been kind of eventful with that, I feel like. So I think the last time, I don't know what the last thing I told you guys was, but she had left Twitter recently, but she was really active on IG. I think I told you guys that. And, sorry, I'm going to back up so I don't get all this dust everywhere. But yeah, she was on IG, and she was like quite active on IG. I think she was kind of like deleting, like posting and deleting, which she does quite a bit on Twitter as well. But like I knew she would be back on Twitter. So anyway, she's back. I think she came back. Yeah, I guess it must have been yesterday. That way. So, yeah, she came back yesterday? Yeah, I said yesterday. So she came back yesterday. And also yesterday, Michael Saltsy. I'm just going to call him Saltsy because it's easier. Was also tweeting. And there was like... So there was some really... Like, obviously, I don't know. If you guys have been following this story, you've seen the threats that have been going on Twitter. And they're just, like, they're really gross. Like, really gross. And I just don't even want to go into what they are. But they involve, like, people's kids and stuff like that. And it's just, like, really? Over some YouTube beef? Like, I don't quite understand that, to be completely honest. So... But I've thought this whole situation has been a little bit crazy. Strawberry, she was just doing her quarterly Twitter rant, rage quit. Agreed. She would be back. And it was funny, as soon as she was back, she's like, catching up on Twitter. Like, she was ready to be back. She knew she was coming back. But yeah, but then at the same time, so there was like, Michael Saltz was tweeting about like some threats that he was getting, that there was still some accounts that were active on Twitter, that were it must be these, I don't know whether to call these people hackers or harassers, or like what, I guess they are hacking, technically, I would say, which I've said in the past that I didn't think they were. Now, maybe I've, like, changed my mind a little bit on that. Just, like, with things I've seen and heard, so. So he was tweeting that stuff out, but Katie was also tweeting out that, like, Michael Saltz and her and the FBI are working together. So it's almost like... And there was also an account that was impersonating Katie's husband, doing the same thing that was impersonating Michael Saltz. So it's just, but it's weird that the same day she comes back to Twitter, so do a lot of the, like, harassing. I don't know when the accounts were started, obviously, but I think the tweets were yesterday. So... It was just interesting. But at the same time, like, I can't remember if she tagged him in those tweets. I can look. I have the tweets. But, because, yeah, I mean, if she tagged him in those tweets, then really, like, look, obviously it's not, like, well, and I don't even know. I've said I don't think it's her. But, like, at the same time, like, has there been things that have happened where I'm just like, I don't know about that. Yes. So I can't help but be like, well, that's weird. But then that's also weird. Like, it's all just so messed up. And obviously they haven't come to, like, a settlement. I don't think. Because even if it was, like, signed with an NDA... Oh, sorry. I'm, like, getting distracted by chat. Even if they signed an NDA, like... I still think we would, like, kind of see what happened, because I think a lot of it has to do with her channel. Like, Tati wants things to happen to her channel, or things to be gone from her channel. I don't really know, but I do think, like, she wants consequences for Katie on YouTube. I don't know what those are. But yeah, like, I feel like even if they signed an NDA, we would still kind of see it. So, and I mean, I don't follow this as closely as a lot of people do. But I do kind of follow it. I'm just not, like, I don't watch every Instagram live Katie does. Because, like I said, like, some of her content is, like, it's just kind of boring to me. Like the fundies and stuff like that. It was interesting to me at one time, don't get me wrong. But I don't know, I'm just not that interested in it anymore. So her, like, that's what I mean, the stuff that she normally covers and stuff, I'm just like, me. But, so it's weird. But anyway, Strawberry was saying, like, it's almost like a big deal is being made in the background. Yeah, like, it's just so weird. I just don't get it. And then, okay, so then today, so everybody remembers the witness Nat. Apparently, her Twitter has been hacked, and Michael Saltz tweets about this. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna like take that as he's telling the truth, because he hasn't. Well, I mean, I don't know that he's necessarily lied yet, but I haven't seen like a blatant lie yet. So, but there has been a lot of questions surrounding this particular witness. But, so anyway, I'm just not going to get into that, otherwise we'll be here forever again. Hey Trio, how's it going? Hey DejiPK. So, oh shoot, now I forget where I was. You guys might have to remind me in chat. I'll just rely on you guys. Okay. What were we talking about, though? Something to do with Katie. Oh, right. So Michael Saltz is talking about the witness Nat, but the case is, like, officially closed. So, and even the court has ruled on that, that, like, the case is officially dismissed, like, yada, yada, yada. So technically this person isn't even, like, a witness anymore, but I guess they were receiving substantial threats and harassment as well for being a witness. But again, there's been a lot of questions surrounding this witness. And, well, witness? Is that even the right word? I don't even know. But you know what I mean? Like, she made declarations about what had happened with her and Katie in this case. So, assuming witnesses, right? I don't know. I'm just dumb, so I'm never sure. But yeah, so apparently her account was hacked today, but then at the same time, it's hacked. So it means that, like, the hackers, harassers have control of her account, and they're going around under Katie's tweets saying that they're the hacker and harasser. And obviously I know that it's like, we have the claim that it's hacked, so this isn't her. If you get DMs from her, it's not her. Like, all this stuff, and I just have so many questions. I don't understand. Like, just like that TikTok song. I don't understand what is going on. And obviously that's the freaking point. Like, just to create, like, mass chaos about it. And people, like, that's why so many people are into this story. That's probably why I watch it. Like, I just watch train wrecks that I can't look away from. Like, that's what attracts me. It's just terrible to say, but it's true. Like, I cannot deny it. But yeah, so, like, I don't know, what do you guys think in chat? I think quite a few of you guys in chat have, like, followed this story for a bit. And I think you guys know the witness that I'm talking about and things like that. But yeah, like, it's just, so yeah. But then there's also, that's the thing, is right now Katie isn't really covering her. Well, actually, I don't even know it. I shouldn't say that. I haven't even looked at her channel lately because I don't know. Especially today. I had a busy day. And now I'm here, so I just didn't. But I'm giving you an update as to what I've seen so far. So there could be some more stuff today that I just haven't seen yet. But it says guilty as chocolate. I don't know if I know what that means, but okay. Okay. So something cool, actually, I'll give you guys a little tip while I'm here, but I need to grab it. Darn it, do I not have? That's okay, I can use paper towel. If you use nail polish remover on baked clay, it cleans it up. So this one, I feel like it's just like kind of dirty and gross. I don't know, you can't really tell on here, but so I just take nail polish remover after it's baked, and it takes off the acetone, kind of takes off the first layer, and just makes everything really nice and clean again. So a lot of times now I don't even, like, I do worry about getting gross crap in my clay, because sometimes it's hard to get certain stuff out. But this is a nice trick afterwards. All right. So yeah. So Katie's back on Twitter. And who knows if this case is going to get refiled again. I don't think they've, like, come to an agreement. So, because if they have come, yeah, I said that already. If they had come to an agreement, there's a lot of things we would have seen, I think, even if an NDA was signed. So that's that on the Katie front. The other thing we talked about, so James Charles. James Charles, apparently, well, not apparently, it's been confirmed by YouTube, has been temporarily, oh wait, I need more of this. Has been temporarily demonetized. And you know what I find actually kind of crazy? So they demonetized him based on YouTube's, okay, let me get this right. YouTube's Creator Responsibility Initiative. And they, like, just put this out. I think it wasn't that long ago. And basically, so the basis of this creator initiative, or creator responsibility initiative, is that your channel can basically, as you grow your channel and you grow a community, you also have to be responsible with that community that you're growing. So if you're monetized, you can lose your monetization without breaking TOS if you've done something that paints YouTube in a bad light, or, you know, other YouTubers or things like that. So they came out with this creator initiative, and then, like, not that long later, demonetized James Charles. So, I mean, I'm sure they'll use it on other people as well, don't get me wrong. But definitely feels like he was a big role in coming up with that initiative. Which sucks. And, like, honestly, so I think I said last time in Sunday's stream that he's, like, talking about legal action against people. And now that his channel is demonetized, woo, like, I'm pretty sure YouTube is where he makes most of his money. So, excuse me. Sorry, I have not been looking at chat. I know I'm like, I'm gonna look at chat more. I haven't been looking at chat really. My apologies. Ooh, Leroy, word cranberries. Hell yeah. Cranberry ginger ale. Oh, I guess this is the French side. I'm in Canada. So, but yes, cranberry ginger ale is the bomb. It's what I drink all the time. Because it's delicious. So yeah, like, we talked about how he was basically talking about kind of suing people. And I thought it was going to be defamation noodles, and he was going to get sued for defamation. But again, like, this is just me and my thoughts going. Allegedly, in my opinion, supposedly, apparently. So, yeah, like, now that his channel is demonetized, I feel like yeah, he's definitely going to be looking to possibly sue some people. Who knows? Who knows? I could be wrong, like I always say. Because again, I just sit here and like talk about what I see on the internet. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. So yeah. If I was James Charles, I mean, I would be frustrated that I got demonetized, but also at the same time, like, why? Sorry guys, I just need to put on some gloves because I'm about to work with some white. Why do I have... Okay, sorry, I think I put old gloves in there. I'm like trying to get new ones so they're nice and clean. But yeah, so it's interesting. I just find it interesting. And I thought like James Charles was very close with like the CEO of YouTube, Susan Wojcicki, I think is how you say it. I don't know. I could have it wrong. But I thought he was kind of close with her. But granted, I mean, that doesn't mean you're gonna. That relationship can stop anything. To be completely honest, right? So sucks for James Charles, but at the same time, like I would be if I was James Charles, I'd be more concerned about other things on my YouTube channel at this point. So, yeah, he has a lot to worry about right now, I think. I don't know. Shit's just not good for him right now. But he's young, so hopefully he can change and do better. Right? And again, people said it was like a temporary thing. There's a lot of people that are angry that it's apparently temporary. There's a lot of people angry that he even got demonetized. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think he should have gotten demonetized? I kind of think so. I mean, I'm not going to say I think he should get demonetized, but I don't necessarily disagree with the fact that he did. I guess. Like, I don't wish that on anybody, but I kind of understand why it happened to him specifically right now. Because, I mean, there has been, like, some pretty, like, some proof. Again, though, like, I don't think that the public needs to see that proof, right? Like, that's just not for us to really see, I guess. I don't know. So, I don't really know. But, yeah, tell me what you guys think. Maybe James is getting paid on the side. Oh, well, he got dropped by Morphe. So he's not making money there anymore either. Which is fucking crazy. Like, which really sucks. Like, that's at the same time, like, he's losing a ton of income right now. Which, though, he has a lot left over, I guess. I don't know. But that still doesn't make losing income good. Sorry, I just have to use my pasta machine quickly here. So I'm just like cleaning it out. But yeah. So that's like the update with James Charles. I gotta see what else we have in here. Ooh, yeah, okay. I think it was like a couple weeks ago that like the David Dobrik Vlog Squad stuff happened. Do you guys remember that stuff? With his... I think it was David Dobrik's old roommate, Dirty Dominic or whatever. So there's like a ton of updates with that, actually. So like the main players in that when it was happening, well, obviously it involved kind of the whole vlogs, well, not whole. The Vlog Squad changes all the time, so I can't necessarily say it involved all of them. But, like, David Dobrik runs the Vlog Squad, so obviously it's going to involve quite a few of them. And, I need to go finish. Sorry, guys, I'm just using my brain while I'm talking. But yeah, so it involved, and then there was, like, Jeff Wittick, who was also, he was part of the Vlog Squad at one point, but he kind of always had his own thing going on as well. He had like a podcast and stuff. It still does. But when he was with the Vlog Squad, he, the reason he kind of, like, stopped, well, he, like, disappeared for a little while, and then he came back, like, instantly when the whole Vlog Squad thing happened, and I think I talked about that he wasn't really ready to come back, necessarily, because he had a major accident and lost his eye. And everybody had speculated that it had to do with, like, the Vlog Squad, but everything was really hush-hush around it, and, yeah, it was just a little, like, there was a lot of speculation about different things, and that, obviously, I mean, not good things were going on with David Dobrik and the Dirty Dom thing at the time, so people just kind of equated it to that, which isn't necessarily fair. Just because one thing happened doesn't mean that happened. But anyway, apparently, so Jeff Wittek released, I think it was a part 1, but he's basically wants to tell his story about how he lost his eye. And people are, like, obviously speculating that that's not going to be good for David Dobrik. Who knows if that's actually the case, because, again, like I said, we don't know just because something happened with Dominic. And I don't think, like, they're smart, but, like, that's, like, I mean, it kind of reminds me of Jackass for some reason. Like, they do dumb things. Right? But that's their choice to do those dumb things. Right? Although, the Dirty Dom situation involved other people, and that wasn't just dumb, that was, like, criminal, so. And it's assaulting somebody else. So you're hurting other people. You're not just, like, having a good time. So, but anyway, yeah, so he came out with, like, a part 1. I watched it, but, okay, I'm gonna be totally honest. I think I was working on some other clay when I was trying to watch it, and for some reason I felt like, I think my computer was, like, skipping it, and so I ended up watching, like, some stupid podcast for a while, not realizing it wasn't the video. But anyways, I watched the whole video, I think, but I was, like, kind of concentrated on my clay at the same time, too. But it's, like, a life story. So he was, like, talking about his past and how in his past he was, like, pretty hardcore drug dealer at one point. And granted, I mean, who knows? Who knows? He did show, like, a mugshot and stuff, and that's actually, like, his character he played with the Vlog Squad or whatever. So I guess he does kind of have a past. But he doesn't do that stuff anymore. And he is, like, he's very charming, but obviously, like, that would bode well when you are selling drugs. So granted, being charming bodes well anywhere. But yeah, so it was just really weird. I don't actually know how he lost his eye still. He was like, ha ha ha, it was a skydiving accident. But I don't watch Jeff Wittek enough to know if he was joking or not. Because then he, like, said it was this, and no, it was that, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, okay, so I'm going to assume that the skydiving thing was an accident. But then at the end of the video, it, like, shows him going skydiving. So, I don't know. But again, I guess it's, like, a part 1. I thought it was, like, here's my story, because he put out a trailer before it. But I probably just need to watch the video again. You guys will go watch the video and be like, what was Torn talking about? Either way, it's an update. People are speculating that it's going to be bad for David Dobrik because he fostered this, right? And not only did somebody get assaulted, somebody lost their eye, like all this stuff, right? Oops. So, yeah. Who knows? I don't feel like I got a very good answer as to, like, what truly did go down there. So, you know, I'm hoping there'll be a part 2. Because if not, I'm like, yeah, I don't know what happened. I still don't know what happened. But maybe that's because I don't follow Jeff Wittick. I don't know, right? But I think it'll be something like I kind of keep up with, and I'll try and update you guys on that. We see where that goes. But so the other update is with Dirty Dom. So the guy who is actually accused of SA. Hopefully you guys know what that is. We're on YouTube, so that's why I'm just not going to say it. Even though I'm nowhere near being monetized. Maybe. Hopefully one day. Who knows? But he is basically back. So he is back on Instagram and TikTok, and he has like, I think he has like 2 million followers on TikTok or something like that. Like, I was like, whoa. Granted, I don't know. I don't understand TikTok, and if I did, it would probably be a good thing because there's like some really good artists on TikTok. I will say that. And if I could learn how to use it, not be such a boomer with it. But yeah, so TikTok, he's on TikTok with like over 2 million, and he is back on Instagram, and like his TikToks, he like still plays the character of Dirty Dom. So I don't know, it's kind of awkward. It feels awkward to me, I guess, but then at the same time, it's like there's a lot of shit on the internet that feels awkward. But I don't know, like, the whole story. But I don't know. In my opinion, I do think that something not great happened there. And people tried to communicate that, but just weren't listened to. So, I don't know. But then at the same time, it's like there's so many people that probably shouldn't be in society that are. As sad as it is. So, you know. But yeah, so Dirty Dom is back. I feel like it's like everybody's back tonight. All these people who have been like canceled and, you know, all that goodness. Granted, like I said, I kind of knew Katie would be back. I felt that. Dom, I don't really know. I only started following that story when it like came out because it was everywhere. So I couldn't help but follow it. So. But yeah, like I said, we all knew Katie would be back. Alright. Okay, I need to read chat. I feel like I'm neglecting you guys. I'm sorry. I just always want to like keep it interesting and entertaining because really it's just me sitting here. I don't have all the cool like bits and bobs. Which hopefully eventually I need to like upgrade my computer. Faux cheesy. But eventually I'm like teaching myself how to do it. Just actually doing it is another thing. So anyways, okay. Oh, I need to read chat. I keep like Trio Monkey Charmed reboot. Oh. Oh, hey, April. Welcome. Awesome. Well, you guys seem like you're having a good time to chat. I am glad. I'm sure nobody really cares that Katie is back or Dirty Dom is back. Or how, well, people might care how Jeff Wittick lost his eye, but I mean, just because it's an interesting story. I don't know. But yeah. What else is there? Okay. Ooh, okay, so the other one, I'm pretty sure everybody here knows Jeffree Star. If not, he's like makeup guru extraordinaire, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Jeffree Star. I didn't know who he was until I like started watching YouTube, which is funny because I was in makeup before that. So you'd think I'd know who he was, but I had never heard of him. But yeah, Jeffree Star has been like canceled a million times. He used to work with Morphe, like James Charles. Actually, he used to be friends with James Charles at one point. He was Tati. He's friends with Shane Dawson. And Tati said that she was manipulated by them to do the Goodbye Sister video recently. I guess when she came out to... I forget what that video is called, like My Truth or something. But that's like the most recent video Tati has done. I think... Trio says everyone can come back unless you actually go to jail. Unfortunately, a lot of people have short attention spans, and so they will lose interest in disgusting things from garbage people. Yeah, it's true. That's what I mean. Like, that's why, like, I think I've said it on here before. I feel like a lot of people will get their sponsors back. It's just like, and technically, if you really want to get into it, they're allowed to be there if they haven't done anything criminal. Just because they do things you don't like doesn't mean, And I think that's kind of the thing with this, like, creator initiative, which is why it's, like, it's good and it's bad, because obviously it's, like, kind of helping with this James Charles situation right now, with people being quite angry and some, like, questionable stuff happening. But, yeah, I don't know. Excuse me. Dad, hi, guy. Oh, yes, thank you. Sorry, I totally forgot what I was talking about. If you couldn't tell. But, yes, so Jeffree Star was in a really bad car accident with, like, I guess, okay, so he says it's his best friend. The thing about it, though, is that, like, I guess they were, like, friends back in the MySpace days. And then they, like, lost touch and are now, like, getting to be friends again. So I have heard, obviously, like, to be completely honest, guys, like, I don't follow a lot of these people very closely. So I can't necessarily, like, tell you what their past is fully, unless, like, people talk about it within the last couple of years, right? But I wasn't, like, around following these people. And I still don't, like, I don't follow Jeffree Star a whole lot. But, like, these things happen and they start trending on Twitter. Like, Gabby Hanna trending on Twitter. She'd be like... I don't know why. I don't know why her tapping video, or her typing videos just, like, kind of freak me out. But I kind of, I feel like, I kind of wonder if she's playing a little bit of a character. You know, like, almost like Trisha Paytas style. Where it's like, sometimes it's hard to tell. So, I don't know. No, wait, I don't know why he lost his eye. Still, like, but again, maybe I shouldn't have brought that up because it could be, like, me being a freaking idiot and not hearing shit. That is very possible. But, yeah, I don't know how Jeff Wittick lost his eye. But yeah, Jeffree Star was in a really bad car accident with his good friend from, like, MySpace days. And the thing about his friend is that I guess his friend has survived colon cancer 3 times, which, like, that's a lot. That's so, this car accident had actually caused issues, like, internally for him. Whereas, like, Jeffree Star broke his back, I think. Again, I'm not sure of the exact detail, like, medical details, obviously, but, he has to wear, like, a back brace right now and stuff like that. And it's kind of crazy, though, because there's some people who are trying to say that he did this to promote his new makeup line. Which, like, first off, he rolled, like, a Bentley or Rolls Royce. I can't remember. Are those the same? I don't even know. But a $200,000 car. So I don't really know anybody who would waste $200,000 rolling a car for that. And then also, I mean, medical expenses now. That just seems crazy to me. Like, yes, Jeffree Star is not liked by people. I get it. But I think it's a bit of a reach to say that his car accident didn't happen. Like, the dude was in the hospital, and I think his friend is actually still there. So, I don't know. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Jeffree Star either. I don't think he's, like, great. I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of him. But I did like Shane Dawson at one point before I knew everything about him. Which kind of sucks for Shane Dawson. But yeah, so hopefully his friend gets better, for sure. But that sucked. That's scary. Like, apparently now people are like, he's lying because he's not saying what the police report said. And it's as little as, like, Jeffree Star is saying that they hit black ice, and the police report says they hit slush. Do we really need to argue about that? They hit something that would, like, they hit a substance that was on the road, like ice or slush, whatever. And it caused a major accident. So I don't know why we really need to, like, argue about that point. Like, that doesn't quite make sense to me. But yeah, like, Jeffree Star is not a great person. He's not awesome. But, like, a car accident is a car accident. Like, that can happen to anybody. And it is scary AF. And, like, his life is social media. So obviously he's going to take to social media to tell people about it. Right? So, but yeah, hopefully, like, that was, broken back. Ay. Back problems are so, I don't wish that on anybody. Because even, like, I've always heard that, like, surgery can sometimes even just make it worse when you're trying to make it better. Just sucky. So, I feel for anybody out there who has back issues. It's no fun, and I'm so sorry that that's something you have to deal with. Sorry, guys, I'm just, like, chopping away here. I'll show you the guys these in a minute. So, on Sunday, I had to grab a couple more things to, like, make streaming possible because of the damn headphone jacks. So, one didn't come today. So that's why I had to do this on my iPad today. But when that item comes in, it's literally just like a splitter for the headphones. When that item comes in, I will be able to use my actual phone again, and I have a better stand for that, where you guys will actually be able to see my workspace. It'll be up higher, so... But yeah, I just couldn't do that today with the mic, and I figured, well, it's probably more important that you hear me than see me at this point. Because the audio, I apologize so much for the audio on Sunday. It was so bad, I did not realize. You guys were so nice for, like, hanging in there and not even saying a word. You could have told me. No, I'm kidding. I kid. Alright. Yeah, Dad, your wife usually follows these people. Yeah, like, I wouldn't necessarily say I follow them, but they are so large and, like, the world of social media that, you know, since I canceled my cable, I don't really watch TV shows anymore. That kind of stuff. Like, you know, I find myself more immersed in that. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people are more immersed in it just in this last year because of the type of year we've had. Right? All we kind of have right now is the internet at times. Nothing to do. Hopefully that changes soon. But yeah, so Jeffree Star was in a really bad accident. Yeah, and we talked about Jeff Wittick's eye. He's going to, like, talk about that. Or maybe he already did, and I'm just a dumbass. Who knows? I guess you'll have to see for yourself. Okay, what else did I have to talk about today? Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's one more situation that, like, I think it may have popped off a couple days ago, but, like, Keemstar got a hold of it today. I think. And so it has to do with this guy called, his name is EDP. And there's numbers behind it too. I just can't, it's like EDPD224 or so. I don't know what it is. I don't know exactly what it is, but, so this guy was basically caught by, like, pedo hunters. And this isn't the first time that he's had an issue like this. But the last time this happened, he... I don't know, like, he's kind of... He, like, memes a lot. He's, like, a memer, right? So, like, you can't necessarily take everything he does seriously, right? It could be for, like, a meme or funny or satirical or something like that, right? Which I get. But the last time, like, he was very confident that, like, this didn't happen. The people who were accusing him of this were, like, full of poop. And, so he did, like, I can't remember how long the video was. It was really, really short. I don't even think he talked to it. He ate a bucket of fried chicken and, like, cocked a gun at the end of it. And, like, it was like, I'm laughing because it was just, like, whoa, I wasn't really expecting that, but okay. And that's the thing, a lot of people were like, well, I guess the allegations aren't true if he's that confident. But recently, so actually, I need to look a little bit further into this as well. Again, like, I had a busy day today, so I wasn't able to look into everything. Sorry guys, I'm just a little bit concentrated here. I need to, like, okay. I'm just gonna use something else to make this go a bit faster so I don't, like, waste all your guys' time, or I get too concentrated and then I can't talk. So I just need to, like, make this work a little bit better so that I can talk and do this at the same time. So, yeah, this time, it, like, seems like it's the same kind of thing, but at the same time, okay. So I think he was confronted about this in a parking lot. And he basically came clean about everything. Like, and I haven't seen the video of him come clean. I've seen, like, screenshots of the video. But I haven't necessarily seen the video of him coming clean. But I did see all the screenshots of what actually went down. Because it was, like, I think it was a decoy. Basically. So when I'm saying, like, a decoy, I'm saying it was an adult who posed as a child to you know, catch bad people on the internet, right? Who are, you know, dangerous for kids. Oh, no. I still want you on there. Sorry, guys. I'm just like, actually, no, that's okay. I like, this is my ADD at its finest. When I stop talking, it's because I'm like, oh, just let me get this for like 1 second and then I can talk again. Okay, Trio says, I play video games and spend money there. Used to go to concerts and spend it. I don't know what I want to do these days. Want to go to Washington and Las Vegas this year. That'd be nice. Right? Dude, I feel like that too. Like, it's just like, what is there to look forward to? And it's frustrating at times right now. Because, like, yeah, everything to, like, look forward to at the moment isn't really, there isn't anything there. So it's hard. It is tough at the, it's been tough on everyone. So, crappy. But anyway, okay, so this guy, EDP. So I did see the screenshots of the conversations that he had with this decoy. And, like, they are bad. Like, there is one where he is sending a picture of a sex toy to somebody who he is aware, apparently, is 13. So, again, and this, like I said, this guy has, like, 2 million subs? 2.1 million, I think? It's crazy. But, like, I mean, okay, here's the thing. His content is not for kids. I'm not saying that his content is made for kids and that he targets kids in that way, because he doesn't. But obviously, he was using his platform when it did come to that, I think, a little bit. I mean, how else were you meeting these people? You know? I don't know. But, like, people who have watched him, like, I watched a video today of somebody who was like, I've watched him for 10 years. And they were like, I think something's actually, like, wrong with him. Like, something is, like, clicked up there because he never used to be like this. But again, that's from somebody who followed him for, like, 10 years. And enjoyed his content, right? Which is, like, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I was laughing at his last video, the one with the, like, fried chicken. I mean, it was, regardless of what you thought, you're just like, did I just see what I just saw? And then you're like, yeah, I totally did. Okay. Especially when, like, people make, like, YouTube apologies. So, yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but people, like, it's bad. Like, he admitted to it all, and it was, like, with an organization that tries to catch people doing this. So, yeah, I just, it's really bad. It's just really bad. And I just wish, like, I mean, I don't know if that guy's monetized, but I'm gonna assume he's gonna get to monetize now if James Charles is getting to monetized. I mean, at this point, like, I don't know if he's gonna get kicked off the platform. I don't know if he's gonna go to jail. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen to him. And again, not somebody I really follow. I just, like, seeing, like, the screenshots and all that was just, I was like, wow. Well, this ain't good, right? What was the feeling that I got? So, yeah. I don't know. And then I guess last but not least, there was, like, there's Gabby Hanna. So, okay, like, I don't understand Gabby Hanna. Like, and this, again, like, I haven't really looked into Gabby Hanna. I literally saw, like, one of her tweets today, and I was like, well, that's a bit much. And it was the tweet, where she was like lifting up her sweater, being like, I could sleep with your mom and your daddy. I get your mama and your daddy. And the one person you love too. But I chose not to. I don't know, man. Who knows? So, she just, like, that's what I mean. Like, I kind of think she, like, knows that if she acts this crazy, like, she's gonna be trending. She was trending yesterday on Twitter. Which is, like, I find funny, personally. Because I think it's over drama with her poetry. To be honest, I was watching Uni before this, and that's, like, the most I kind of know about it. I didn't really know a whole lot. I didn't even know why she was, like, flipping out or who she was going after. I do now. But, yeah, I will just never forget her, like, every time I think of Gabby Hanna, I think of her, like, crazy typing while she's live streaming. Which I hope that never happens to me. Watch it. It'll happen to me, and then I'll be like, I made fun of Gabby Hanna over this. I'm not making fun of her for it. It's just, like, I think it's funnier because she's, like, I think she's on a laptop. So it's, like, you can hear all the, like, and then the screen, well, actually, you can probably see it right now. Like, her screen's, like, wobbling. Like that. Sorry, I don't have a very strong arm for this. But yeah, like, that's what, like, it's funny. Like, I can't help but, like, laugh at it. So I'm like, is she playing a character? I don't know. Because if she is, it's pretty funny. But then, I don't know, I guess maybe it's kind of mean of me to say that, because if she's not, like, I guess she's just a wee bit crazy. I don't know. Either way. You know what? Either way. She is on social media, and she wants people to watch her, and she's entertaining. Maybe, like, not for the reasons she wants to be, but, I mean, I don't think that you always get to decide that. You know, you put yourself out there, and people take you or leave you. Right? I don't know that we all get to decide that, right? So, that's part of the job when it comes to social media, I think. Which is why, like, I think that's why it's funny to see people, like, and I think that's why Gabby Hanna is funny, because people, like, troll her. But it's because she reacts to it all. She's easy to troll, and it's funny. It seems like, at least in my opinion. So, like, but, like I said, like, she was trending on Twitter yesterday, so can't be doing that bad for her. Whatever she's doing. Alright. Oh my gosh, and then, I mean, I didn't watch it. I watched like 2 seconds of it. But Frenemies, I've talked about it on here. That has like Trisha Paytas and Ethan Klein from H3H3. Their show today, Ethan Klein was dressed up as Jim Carrey from The Mask, like with the mask on. All the makeup and stuff. And he had fake teeth in, and he could barely talk. So anyways, in case you're wondering, I've gotten like the whites of my jars done so far. So I think I might bake these, and like maybe I'll save them for next stream. Next stream? I don't know. Because we're coming up to like the hour mark here. pretty much talked about I'm glad I'm making people laugh. Maybe, thank you. But yeah, I've kind of like talked about everything. Those are like all the updates I kind of had, I think. Yeah, pretty sure. So, gosh, sorry, I'm so ADD. I need to like stop getting distracted by things. It's so bad. And when I watch, like, I do actually watch my stuff back sometimes. I put it on like super speed because I don't really like listening to myself. But I want to make sure like the streams aren't that bad. So there are times that I do watch it back and I see my ADD. But oh well. But yeah, like, I don't know. Unless, do you guys have any questions for me? I guess I can like move on to, maybe I can make like the strawberry one tonight. I don't know. The motto for this stream is no rules, no guarantees, and no bullshit. So I don't guarantee that I'll have a finished product. So I don't really know. I might, actually, I can show you guys something I was working on recently, which I think I'm going to do a video for. I did film doing it. But it's this little guy right here. So it's like a beetle. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those planters with the Beetlejuice, oh my gosh, why can I not remember what it's actually called? But the snake, you know what I'm talking about. Sand snake. But the people make these like in large size for their gardens. And I wanted to make it in mini size. So, and then I added like a little beetle on the front. I don't know. So, yeah. That's the other stuff I've been working on. I'm working on something else, but I'm like, I shouldn't show you guys, but I really want to, but I'm not going to. You have to wait. Leroy, no rules Wednesday. Hell yeah. It's hump day. There better be no rules. But yeah, like, do you guys have any questions about like the stuff that we talked about tonight? I think maybe like, maybe I'll like make a couple hearts and stuff here, see what questions you guys have. Oh, sorry, I need to take off my sweater. I'm like hot in here. It's funny, I think like there was a bunch of places in the States today that had snow. But like for once in Canada, it was a beautiful sunny day. And I went to the park with my son. The one time. It's actually nice in Canada. That's not true, actually. It does get really nice in the summers here and really quite warm, but it takes a while to get there. So. Strawberry Today's News is brought to you by Tornedge, Quirky Edition. Yes, where I shake the camera. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna stop doing that to you guys. Some of you guys are gonna be like, oh, ooh. It's called a tremor. Okay. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about that stuff, let me know. Or if you guys have any questions for me, like going live, you guys can like ask me more questions about myself. If you want to get to know a little bit more about me. I don't know why. I'm not that interesting. Really. So, but I mean, feel free to ask questions. Okay, I gotta get some pink out here so that I can make these teeny weeny tiny little hearts for these strawberries. Okay, I'm just gonna. What? Who doesn't like Kevin Bacon? I loved Kevin Bacon. What was that one movie where Invisible Man? Invisible Man? Is that what? No, I don't think that was Hollow Man. Was the one with him. That was funny. Well, I mean, it wasn't supposed to be funny. I thought it was It's supposed to be like scary, but I didn't necessarily think it was all that scary. And I was like pretty young when that came out too. But yeah. No, sorry guys, I'm like trying to figure out. Oh, okay, sorry. I had to like look at it again and see which pinks I use so that they're the same. But I actually love the movie Tremors. That movie is good too. It is a great movie. I used to watch it with my dad a lot. Yes, Kevin Bacon was in Tremors. He was. Yeah, Hollow Man was super good. I liked Hollow Man. And then also I love Kevin Bacon in Footloose. But that's because I was in Footloose, the musical. I played Ren's mom. So I would have been Kevin Bacon's mom. Which, you know what sucked about that? Okay, so because it's Footloose, right? Like the town where people can't dance. And obviously the adults don't dance. So like literally that being cast as an adult in that play cut me out of so much fucking shit. I was sad. I was sad about it. Well, also because the year before, like, I choreographed the show. So it was like, oh, I guess I don't get to do anything I did last year that I love. Like, I love to dance. But yeah, being cast as Ren's mom. But I got to sing in that role, so that was fun. I did enjoy that. I haven't sang in so long, and honestly, don't ask me to sing now, because I can't. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. I'm, like, trying to... I made the teeniest, tiniest heart, if you want to see it. The only problem with working in, like, the tiniest scale is getting it on to where you want it. Oh, again, gone. Okay, here we go. Perfect. See? Oh, can you see that? Like, oh, God. Why is that? Oh, it's the overexposed in here. Sorry. One day I'll figure this out. I'm trying. I'm learning. Maybe. Footloose was awesome. And really, could you imagine living in a town where you're not allowed to dance? I'd be like, I'm out. That would suck so bad. And also, like, talk about thinking weed is a gateway. I mean, that stuff's not even a gate. Like, I don't believe that weed is a gateway drug, personally. At all. If that was true, it wouldn't be legal in Canada now. So, but yeah, like, that was basically the basis of it, is dancing will lead you to dirty thoughts. I mean, yes and no, but I'm just gonna, a teenager's gonna have dirty thoughts no matter what. So, I mean, go ahead and try and stop that, but I don't think you're gonna get very far. Wonder, can you guys, you know what, here, what if I do this? Oh, sorry, you guys, like, have to look at my armpit. One sec. Oh, is that better? Oh, I'm, like, showing you the back. Yeah, there you go. I guess you can, like, sort of see it. I'm gonna turn that back up. Yeah, it's a little bit better. I mean, it's kind of, I'm kind of, like, really, okay. I can see a little bit better with it on, so. Leroy, it's a gateway, it leads to video games. Exactly. Leads to video games and delicious snacks. That's what it leads to, alright? And sometimes some really great conversation. And great sleep. I mean, do I need to go? No pain. Do I need to, like, talk more about it? I don't know. Not that I'm, like, saying it. I mean, that I totally understand people not wanting to partake. Or, like, also, I have friends who, like, they're like, nah, I don't like the way it makes me feel. Which is totally, like, cool. Cool. If you don't, that's fine. You do you. Right? Which I do get. Some people get, like, super paranoid. So, I do understand that. And I wouldn't want to be feeling that. So, I can understand other people not wanting to as well. Right? But that's the same reason, like, I'm not a huge drinker. I don't really like to drink. It makes me, at a certain point, I feel like everybody is watching me, and I just don't like it. And then I also feel like I'm drunk, and everybody's watching me. So I get all nervous. And Trio Monkey can't confirm. Leroy's Snack Gang. Gateway to food, exactly. Do you know, when I was like 19, do you know, I used to make a delicious dessert almost every night. No, I'm kidding. Not almost every night, but like me and one of my friends. That's what we used to do. We used to have a little doobie. And then like think up delicious desserts. Warm up a brownie with ice cream and stuff like that. It was hilarious. And delicious. Like, there's a little bit there. We were like obsessed with Krispy Kreme donuts. Which like isn't really a thing in Canada. Like we don't have like stores. We don't have Krispy Kreme stores. We have there's only like one gas station here that sells Krispy Kremes. I don't even know if they still do because I don't really go to that gas station anymore. Like that, well, it's like a chain of gas stations, but I don't like that chain. They charge a lot. So I don't go there. And yes, strawberry, we are making strawberries. I saw you screaming strawberries. And yeah, we're making strawberries. I love making all the strawberry things. Because they're so cute. There are so many cute strawberry things. It's insane. And you can turn anything into a cute strawberry. So, but anyways, I don't know that you can, no, oh. If I like, oh wait, no, I'm just, you can't really see them, but there you can see them like right there, sort of. So I put the like 4 stars or hearts that you can kind of see on here. One of them is really light. There you go. You can kind of see when I put my glove to it. It's just the way that this camera kind of focuses on things that makes it tough. And I don't really know how to like mess with iPad or iPhone functions, which is a little bit frustrating, but I'll learn. Slowly, but I'll learn. Okay, so we need some word for the strawberries. So, little break for the polymer clay tip. Red transfers, like even on gloves. So like I actually have a little, like you guys have never seen this, but it's a little pushy thing with alcohol in it. It's what I use to like clean everything. I just refill it. And I totally lost my train of thought again. But yeah, alcohol for something, I don't remember what. Oh, I push my, like I wash even like my gloves off after I use red, just with a little bit of alcohol. I'll like push the couple fingers I used in there and just rub it. Forest green for the leaves. Actually, we're gonna use like a bright green. Oh, it's so like, okay, I'll try and show you guys the colors again. Sorry, you're gonna see my armpit, but okay, yeah, you can actually see the colors much better there. So that's like the green, the red. So we're gonna make it these guys. Right? So this is what we have so far, now that I've like shut that off so you can kind of see. Oh, you still can't even really see it here. Sort of. Yeah, you can sort of see those guys. So yeah, literally all we need for the strawberries are these two colors. I do use like forest green and stuff. I'll give you a sneak peek of what I'm working on. But so like these guys have like a mix match of greens. It's a little pot with moss coming out of it. Shh. Tell anybody. Just kidding. with my dotting tool. I'm just kidding. I am just kidding. Okay. So on these original ones I have 2 strawberries, and it was because when I like the peach, well, like obviously you're not going to put 2 peaches on the peach. So I just made the peach bigger. But on this one, like, I just thought, I put 1 strawberry down, and I was like, oh, it looks like it's missing something. So I ended up doing 2. So I did 1 a little bit bigger, and then, like, a baby one next to it. So that's what we're going to do for this as well. I don't know if I'm, like, actually going to finish this on here, but hey, Chimera. How goes? I kind of like updated on some of the topics that we were talking about a little bit ago. So you might have to like watch it back a little bit later. I don't know. I mean, I could go over it again. Tell you guys kind of what's up lately. Okay. So literally, you just like shape a strawberry. Really not that hard. That's why when you guys are like, oh, it's so cute, I'm like, let me show you how easy it is. Right? So I think, okay, this one, is that good for that? Yeah. So that one's going to be like our slightly larger one. Because I'm going to add the like little dots once it's on there. And then we're going to add the, what was I going to say? The, what am I thinking? The leaves we're going to add on there as well. So I just like kind of cut off a little bit of this one. It was just a wee bit big for our baby strawberry. So yeah, you're gonna have like 2 little guys like that. Just wanna like, sorry, there's just, I'm kind of a perfectionist sometimes, and there was one like sharp edge to the strawberry, and I'm like, wow. We cannot have that. Okay. So I actually lied. I'm going to just like push this down on here a little bit and make the little dots on here. So all I use for that is a needle tool. So you guys are lucky now that like I've talked about all the Drama-Lama, like I said in the title. Now you're getting some of the like craft stuff. Sorry, again, ADD. I'm concentrated. Just give me like 2 secs to do these strawberries. I'm just laughing at myself because it's funny that I like can't even. I mean, I sort of can. But not that I can like form any like valid points while I'm dotting a strawberry. All right. Yeah, good. Okay, I'm gonna look at chat really quick. Trio berry special. Oh my god. A little strawberry. A wee little baby. I'm like, a wee little baby. I kid. I'm doing the baby one, so this you won't have to wait as long for silence. But yeah, Chimera, did you see that Katie is back on the Twitter? Sorry, I love calling Twitter Twitter. I shouldn't. It's probably bad for me. I just want to be me. Okay. So, I'll show you guys our wee strawberries. I just don't want them to fall off there. But those are them without the leaves. Right? So, just gonna set those in the middle. Like so. Okay, and then we just need to do the leaves. I did make like a little ruffle on these and stuff here for like, you know, when you, I guess you put, how does it even, I don't know, I don't really like jar things, so I don't know, like, is it like a fabric that they put under there, or like plastic kind of fabric, I don't know what it is, but you know what I mean when jars have the little fabric or whatever. So that's what I was recreating on that, mostly because I thought it actually looked kind of weird initially without it. I mean, these, I do, like, the thing about this, without it, I feel like it almost can look like a pill jar. And it's the jam jar. That's why it has fruit on it. So I just wanted to make sure, like, oh, fruit jar. Not pills. Right? So that was kind of why I did that, but okay, so what did I do? Okay, so I did like 2 leaves on each strawberry. And for the leaves, like, I think I've showed you guys how to do leaves on a live stream before. But roll it into a teardrop. Flatten it. Make a little divot in one side. Oh, can you see it? Yeah, there we go. And then I kind of like to, it's a little bit stuck to there, but I like to try and pick it up to where I put my needle tool back into the leaf, so it's like that, right? And then I can easily like lay it down where I want it to go. Okay, so there's like one leaf. It's a little bit hard to see. Hopefully, eventually, I will get better with my camera here, or maybe I'll upgrade my camera at some point. I don't know. Leroy weed, fruits, and veggies. Hell yeah! All the things you need. Although, I am a meat eater as well, so I do love me meat. That sounds so bad. Anyways, we're gonna move on from that. All right. So I'm just putting like one big and one small one on each strawberry. I think I told you guys that already, but I'm a little bit concentrated, so I might forget what I've said already or not. So, apologies. Leroy, you mark your canning jars with a Sharpie. I think that's smart. I mean, because canning things preserves them, right? So they can last a really long time. And I think that the pen that you label it with should last as long as the jar. And Sharpies last. permanent. So, win. All right. Sorry, one more strawberry. I think I'm like... I think I'm going to wait till after to do the... I don't know. Really, you guys can convince me. What, you want me to stay? Do the little ruffle? Finish the actual strawberry one? I'm easily convinced tonight. There's no rules. No rules Wednesday. All right. Sorry, guys. Again. You have to put up with the, like, pauses and talking because I get concentrated on something. Actually, that's okay because... But yeah. Chimera... Katie is back on Twitter. Which, I mean, is anybody surprised? No. I mean, I'm not. But I already said that if you were here at the beginning, so you know that. Can you see the leaves? Kinda. But that's okay. If you look on Twitter, there's pictures there. That's the reason I like to still do my edited videos, because I find that, like, in my edited videos, you can really see, like, what I'm doing, the way that I have figured out to film that, which actually works really, really well, because I don't need to worry about audio or anything like that. But yeah. Okay, you guys want me to finish it? All right, we'll finish it. Like I said, easily convinced tonight. But then, okay, if you're keeping me here, ask me a question that I can answer. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna make it work. I'm just kidding. You guys don't have to. Okay, so I'm a little bit nervous actually to do this because this ruffle is like, it's kind of hard and I get like really concentrated into it. So hopefully you guys, I don't think you'll be sitting in silence because I like remember, sorry, shaky table. I should not push so hard. I remember that I'm live at least, but it's still kind of difficult. Chimera truly, has she started attacking people yet? Not really. I mean, and like, I don't want to diminish anything because there's a lot going on in the States right now with like the George Floyd stuff, and there's been more situations like that. I don't like to get into that stuff hugely on here. It's kind of a heavy topic, and I understand people wanting to maybe have an escape from that. But she has been talking quite a bit about that. And I'm not necessarily saying that we should have an escape from it. It is a serious topic and it needs to be addressed, right? But if we can just have an escape for an hour, maybe. I'm not trying to diminish anything, obviously. But yes, she's been talking very much about that, which is like every time that happens is when she talks about it, but she doesn't talk about it other than that. And I mean, that's been a thing with Katie that has frustrated me. Is that she likes to act like an advocate for things. Why is this like shredding? Sorry, guys. But like, in my opinion, I feel like she picks and chooses the times that she's advocating for things. And unfortunately, like, this is also why, like, if you're advocating for something, maybe like, you know, choose one thing to advocate for. You know, it's just, I think when you have one thing to focus on, you can put more focus on it and actually get more done, rather than when you have a billion other things going on, right? So, or you're an advocate for a million other things. So, like, Katie advocates for fundies. She wants people to leave the church. And she advocates for this and she advocates for that. And da-da-da. And it's, you know, like, all of these subjects they're fair subjects to be advocating for, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just, it does feel like she picks and chooses. And it is a little bit frustrating at times, so, but I haven't necessarily seen her attacking people, really. She's just, she actually was saying that she was, like, working with salts, which, I mean, I don't doubt, but, like, now you're saying that? It's just, the timing of everything is always so weird. But it's, like I said, it's meant to be that way. It's meant to be confusing for people. That's, you know, what people are wanting here. So, alright, I'm going to start doing this. Sorry, guys. I might get a little bit quiet just while I, like, try and get this little bit done. So I'm folding it and folding it kind of just like you would do for fabric. To get that look of fabric. Sorry, just give me like 1 second and I'll look at chat here. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so you can kind of see like I've gotten it to look a little bit like fabric. And I think that's like a long enough little bit here for me to be able to get it on. Yes. Now, only issue is it's a little bit, like the skirt part is a bit long, so it's going like too far down this way. So I just gotta like trim that off a little bit, which I think I'll be able to do like somewhat evenly. But it is obviously kind of like a rounder shape now that we've scrunched it up a little bit. But that's okay. I'm just kind of like cutting it in little sections rather than one straight line, right? All right. All right. I'm just gonna go for it. Otherwise, you guys are gonna have silent torn for like I don't know how much longer. That. Okay, I am so sorry. I am out of my trance. I'm sorry, Navy. I saw you had a question up here and I totally ignored you. What about clay swords? I actually really want to make clay like knives. I'd make clay axes, but yeah, I haven't. I want to make like butcher's knives and knives, but they're really hard. Like I want to make them in like tiny, but they're almost hard to like make sure that they're like stable, I guess. It's just, yeah, they're hard. I'll be honest. So that's maybe a little bit of the reason why you haven't seen me make a clay sword. But I like the idea. Honestly, love the idea, to be honest. And you know what? Like, as I've been working on clay, obviously, like, you get better as you practice. So, you know, maybe, like, one day, maybe one day I'll be good enough to do that. But as of right now, it's a little intimidating to think of making like a sword, a clay sword. But maybe it's because I always want to do everything in mini. Maybe that's my issue. right? I mean, a sword in regular size clay would be, yeah, totally. That would not be as hard. But it's true. For some reason, like, I really do always want to work in minis. Cray cray. Okay, sorry. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Thursday stream will be silent. Torn night. Oh, you're welcome. Okay. So I like. It's funny. So normal, like the other ones that I did. Ooh, don't screw that up. Sorry, I'm like so nervous. The other ones that I did of these. Secret. I totally baked them in between the wine and the jar. So that's the other reason why I'm like, okay, well, finishing this might be a little bit interesting. Because, yeah, normally I bake it in between this, so I don't have to worry about, like, screwing up the white. But, you know what? It's going well. It's going well so far. So I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Sorry, 2 more seconds silence of watching me, like, poke away at something. See, and this is why my tutorials, I speed my tutorials up to, like, 8 times, sometimes, like 4 to 8 times, because watching people make things in clay in real time is super boring. I mean, yeah, I don't even like doing that. And I love clay. So, I would not make you guys do that. The point is to make you enjoy clay as well. Yes, Chimera, yeah, she's claiming that, like, her and Salty are working with the FBI. Right? Like, in tandem to find this person. But it is kind of crazy because there was, there was accounts that were impersonating Salty, like, in a really disgusting way. Like, I've said that already. All the threats and stuff, the manner of the threats have been pretty disgusting. And the same way that Salty was being impersonated, Katie's husband was being impersonated. So, I mean, take that for what it's worth. And, like, that's what I mean. I don't know. I don't know anything more than anybody else does about who could be responsible for this garbage. But, oh, damn it. I cut it too short. But yeah, it's just, like, so much of what is going on is really crazy. And, I mean, like I said, I don't know who's doing it. I'm not pointing fingers in any direction. But regardless of who's doing it, I do think Katie is she just doesn't help. She doesn't help the situation. She continues to inflame it all the time. And I know it's like she's not trying to, but then at the same time it is so, like, dude. So it's just so blatant that you're like, are you doing this on purpose or not? Like, come on. So I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, she tweeted it. So I think it's still on her Twitter. But again, she tweets and deletes, like we know. So I mean, I think everybody knows that, but all right. Whoop, whoop. All right, guys. There's our completed strawberry jar. we got one finished tonight. I'll have to do the blueberry. Oh, I almost put that with the wrong color. Sorry, I like smushed colors together and I almost ruined a color, but I didn't. But yeah, so I guess that's one of the jam jars. You guys got to see a finished product tonight. No guarantees, but look at that. First night we finished something. Woo! Now, something that I might, like, you can probably notice this in this one. The template that I'm using is a little bit longer than, like, the actual jar. So once I bake this, I will probably sand this down a little bit. And you can see, like, the colors are slightly different when it's baked and not baked. Right? Yee. But the peach one is fun too. Like maybe, who knows, next week, maybe we can finish that. Depends if I like work on these in my off time or not. I don't know. But I think I'm working on a video right now. So I'm working on okay, we're done for tonight. I'm not going to finish any other ones, so I'm just going to take this off for now. But, so I'm just going to kind of wrap things up here. But I am working on what am I thinking? A video. And it is for banana canes. I don't know if I have one right by me. I'm not sure where one is right now, and I'm not going to like waste your guys' time searching for one. But I have posted pictures of them a while back. But so I'm working on those. They're literally like bananas that have been like bitten. And how is there a fly in here? It gets like nice and there's a fly. Whatever. Yeah, banana canes. So that video will come out soon. I'm trying to make my videos a little bit shorter. I know that they're like a little bit long. It's funny because it's like 2 hours of footage that I condensed down. And like, oh gosh, but I should be better at it. I should be more selective about what I put into it so that it's a little bit shorter, so that it's just a little bit easier for people to get through. But that one will be coming soon. And then, like I had said on Wednesday, I've kind of like planned out until a little bit into May. So I should be live again on Sunday. Not 100% sure what we're going to be making yet. Like, maybe we can make some of these. And then, but also, the other little, like, terracotta pot I gave you a little sneak peek of, we might make that. Not really sure. There was something else I had an idea for, but, like, I've been testing it out, and I don't know that I love it so much, so we'll see. But, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. We've been here for about, like, an hour and 45 minutes that I've been wasting your guys' time. But thank you for letting me waste it. And if you like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Do all the YouTube-y things. Subscribe, hit the bell so that you know when I'm going live or whatever. All my links and stuff are in the description, so you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I'm trying to be better on Instagram. I've like spammed Instagram a little bit. I posted about this today, so sorry, this bug is bugging me. But yeah, you guys can follow me there and get kind of like updated on when I'm going live. I definitely try and like post it beforehand because I know YouTube sucks at notifications. And I'm a teeny weeny tiny channel, so it may not, my notifications may not go up. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go for tonight. Thank you so much for coming again. And I will see you guys on Sunday for Crafty Sunday. We'll see what else happens from now until then. All right. Thanks, guys. I will see you next time.